Hi.
Dang.
Hi, everybody. Thank you. And, technical problems aside, life's good, right? Y'all, my roots are coming out. I'm from the country. Y'all is a normal word for everybody. If I say all y'all, it's really serious, okay? So, there is so much crazy wonderfulness happening, and I'm so glad you're here. Like, I was really pumping, really like, please put the word out because magic is afoot. We are at the end of October. Yesterday was the eclipse. Today is the new moon. This is the shadow of the eclipse season up until November 8th, when the full moon comes in. Okay. So these next 2 weeks, and I'm not an astrologer. I mean, what I know coming in, this is a way for me to interpret it for you to understand it. And also know that it's not just about astrology, it's about astronomy, it's about science. It's about what we know and what we're proving every single day. And I have been saying for weeks and months now, and my team can verify this. I said September was going to be a lull. People were going to feel like, oh, okay, everything's, like kind of going along. And I said, don't push. And I said, October is going to be a little crazy. And it's been a little crazy month. I think everybody I know right now has had some sort of wonkiness this month. And not bad wonkiness. I mean, wonkiness can just mean a whole lot of divine chaos, okay? Chaos is a really beautiful place, right? You'll hear a lot of like astrologers say, don't do anything during eclipse season. It's in the dark. Well, that's BS. And you can only believe that if you buy into it. So don't buy into it, because darkness is also where great magic and beautiful divinity comes from. Makes me think of Van Gogh. They've been showing me Van Gogh a lot lately. Van Gogh was incredibly depressed. He was emotional, and he was a Renaissance person, right? But he painted the most beautiful, profound art that was filled with joy and color and light and all of the things that we are living, right? And he did that out of darkness. What we can see today, he created while he was in chaos. So I am divinely guided to get us to leave this energy immediately. It's not, this card just fell out of the deck, y'all. I was just sitting here just doing my thing, but that's what happens. They come to me with verification. All right. This is the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is all about leaving the dark and using that to empower you and your mind to grow and be better, to create divinity, to take control of what you are creating in this world. And that's a really beautiful place, right? What I'm here to share with you is the time is really profound. So if you wish for something, it will show up. So be careful what you wish for. Wish for all the best, most wonderful, joy-filled things. And even if you feel like you're dipping into the dark, even if you feel like, I've got some emotion coming up around something, or I'm triggered, and this energy is kind of taken over, right? It's okay. It's okay. You're just releasing that. Relax. I've been sending out a little message, the last couple of days about, just relax, just trust. You have to be in this place of, and I know, I hear a lot of other people, well, you must trust in the face of adversity. Make sure you're trusting. But it's not like that. It's just knowing that for these next 2 weeks, I'm telling you today, you're going to have some ups and downs. But on November 8th, if you've dotted all your T's and you crossed all your I's and you've released all the things that aren't serving you and you are moving forward, full throttle, November 8th, you're going to see a whole lot of information come in. 2 major arcana just fell out of the deck, 2 of my favorite ones. So I'm going to talk about these separately, but this is for all of us together in a group. So when I pull cards and it's for you individually, I will let you know. We will have a conversation. Okay. This is for us as a collective and whoever's energies that you have brought in with you out of love and light, purity, the highest intention for all of us here. Okay. So even if people in your life that you really thought deserved this haven't shown up, their energy is with us. I guarantee it. And listen for their stories and what happens with them after today. Okay. So we're going to talk about the star card because the star card's one of my faves. Okay. And this is collective for all of us. Star brings several things. They're showing me health as number one. So if you are physically dealing with some things or emotionally dealing with some things, or you are physically, emotionally, and mentally on this up and down track, things are going to start smoothing out for you. Look out, watch for her. She is a dream maker. She brings dreams into reality for you. So it's important right now for you to be dreaming the things that you deserve and desire, not the things that you are in fear of. I don't even like to talk about that, so we're not going to talk about it anymore. Only the things we want and love, right? And really watch out for our ego. This is my ego card. It is the strength card. And the strength card in this deck, it normally means you having the strength, conquering your fears, and it is all of those things. For me, conquering fears means that you're able to talk to the little person inside of you, that ego side of you, and you allow your ego to be soothed. And you get outside your physical self and you look at this little person and you say, hey, man, it's cool. You don't have to be scared right now. I got this. I'm having an adventure over here, so don't be scared, right? You want to make sure your ego is in check, especially these next 2 weeks, but definitely through to the winter solstice. We're going to do another one of these on the longest night of the year. That's December 21st. Please put it in your calendar because I want to check in with all of you when you come back, okay? And see where you are and see what happened. You're going to have this recording. Please, I ask you, come back and watch it again and again and again. You will get new information every time you watch this. This is not about me like trying to like boost my reputation or whatever the hell happens out there in social land. This is about you listening to something until you hear something new, and it will happen every single time you listen to this video. You will get something new out of it because you think you heard everything. And I promise you that there are little hidden messages that will come up just for you that nobody else heard. Okay, it's the way it happens.
Tonya, that's super exciting. Thank you for mentioning the save your date on the winter solstice, longest night of the year. No reason to be alone in the darkest night. We're going to be together. I just want to pause for a second, and Tonya just threw out a bunch of amazing stuff. Does anybody have any questions about what you've heard so far before she continues? We have time for a question or two. You can unmute if you'd like. Otherwise, we'll roll on. All
right. So as she was saying that and helping me remind people and doing all the things, the Fool has popped out for us. So the Fool is on a brand new adventure. The Fool is doing something super fly. He's like, you know what? I'm going to walk right off this cliff. I know I'm going to be totally fine. I don't care what I've done in the past. I don't care how I've looked in the past. I don't care what I have created in the past, because that's the past. And what I am doing now is allowing myself to just jump off the cliff and build my wings on the way down. I'm divinely guided. I'm divinely protected. And we're on a new adventure. This is happening. So your dream is happening right now. You're in it. You're creating it every moment. You just have to reframe everything that is around you so you can see it, right? Magic lives around us all the time. We just don't always acknowledge it. You know, I don't go to there's a new post or a meme out there. It says something like, I'm not hanging out in nature. I'm convening with the crows. I'm not going to the grocery store. I'm heading to the apothecary, right? It's all how we look and perceive the life that we are living. And it's really important. Like they're really, really stressing that all of us just step into this newness. We are leaving 3D behind. And that's what all this division is about. We're moving into something that fits our vibration. We're a higher frequency. And I want to talk about frequency for a minute because there's a lot of amazing work that's going on right now. So like I said, I'm not an astrologer, but I do love to follow things follow like astrology and astronomy because they validate what I already know. Today I was looking, I think it was on astronomy.com. There was this beautiful video, and this alignment in the universe where the eclipse, the new moon in Scorpio, this next 2 weeks going into the next full moon, it's been 4,444 years. 4444 since this exact thing has happened. Now, even if I wasn't into numerology, I would think, wow, that's really unique. 4444, 4,444 years ago, this is what happened. So even science is with us right now because that's a pretty unique number to me, and I find meaning in that. And if you're not familiar with the veil or what the veil is or how it works around us and around in between timelines and in between planets, you may have heard that term a lot. A lot of people talk about it around Halloween where, after midnight, things get a little wonky on Halloween, right? And we see the dead and we're able to communicate more effectively with the other side. That is the thinning of the veil. That's why they call it that. It's also when the electromagnetic field that circles this planet and pretty much everything on this planet is at its lowest point. And as I was doing my research, looking through, thinking, wow, what other miracles happened at this time? What other things were going on in this world? And I'm just telling you this because I want you to understand how miracles happen and validate. I've got a curl or something in my eyeball, y'all. I'm sorry. Tesla and his coil work. And snap if you know what I'm talking about. If you know who Tesla is, first of all, and you know what his work around coils was, right? He did a lot of energy work around coils. Now he worked on that experiment for many, many, many years, but his first breakthrough came in the end of October. Okay, I was like, wow, that's really cool, right? So then I thought, well, when did Jesus perform his first miracle where he turned water into wine? It was at the wedding of Cana. I thought, well, that must be spring. That can't be in the fall, right? Nope. Late October, folks. Miracles happen very easily around here, and other people are more willing, like the mainstream are more willing to accept them because of all the lore that has been built around the Day of the Dead, Halloween, All Hallows Eve, and all those things that you believe in, right? We kind of celebrate. The other day, so here we go. This is where it gets really wonkadoo, just so you guys can understand what is real. You just have to pay attention. I was out last Thursday on the land. I took the dogs for a hike with Lars. I looked way up in the sky and there was this white bird, really white, like not like yellowish white, but white, and had to be big because he was really, really far in the sky. And he started circling down. He was banking. He was circling down. He was getting a little closer to me. And as he got closer to me, I saw he was really, really big. I was like, wow, what kind of white giant raptors do we have in this area of the country? This is really bizarre. This bird banked to the north and disappeared right in front of my face. I had looked at Lars. I said, did you see that? He said, man, I lost him in the sun. I don't know. So I didn't have any backup on that. So I come home. Like an hour and a half later, I'm out on my porch. Exactly the same thing. Big white bird, banks to the north, disappears. The next day, and Lars gave me permission to share this because I want to give you a specific example. So my partner, if you guys don't know him, whoever's been here before, know how much I love him. He's also very logical. He's the person that keeps me grounded into this real world. And I'm very thankful for that because otherwise, I don't know, I'd probably fly off somewhere. He was driving up the hill to go into Sedona Friday. And as he was driving up the hill, he said there was a plane, like a personal plane, like a 2-person or whatever plane. Now, we live close to the airport, so, but he said it was flying really, really low over the high school. And he thought for sure it was going to crash and he was going to look it up as soon as he got home if this happened. Banked to the north and the whole damn plane disappeared. Just disappeared.
Whoa.
So if you are watching things that are out in front of you, and I had something come across one of my social feeds where this happened to them yesterday as well. They were driving down the road and this car in front of them just completely disappeared into nothing. And they videotaped it and they're like, what the hell happened? And everybody thinks it's fake, but I believe it. The veil is very, very, very thin. So if you are wanting to jump timelines, If you're wanting to quantum leap into something that is more fitting for you, that you deserve, now is the time to do it. Now, I warn you that if you want to do this, and I highly recommend that you do because it's way fun, make sure that you are taking along your guides and angels and they are with you. And then the people that are around you can join you in on that adventure. Like you can ask, hey, if their guides and their soul agrees, can they come along, right? Because you don't want to go by yourself. That's no fun. Things will begin to change. I do it. I've done it multiple times. I've seen how it's changed. I know that this works. And today, these next 2 weeks, very important for us. So right. I'm going to start pulling cards
Tonya,
for each one.
Before you start pulling your cards, would you mind? A lot of you, thank you for doing the snaps. If something is resonating with you, if you just are feeling what Tonya is saying, would you just go ahead and show support by putting the number 1 in your chat box? A lot of you don't have your cameras on, and that is okay. You are in a safe space and you are allowed to be off camera. But just so that we know that you're resonating with what we're saying, would you throw a 1 up there in that chat box when you have a chance? And you may make comments and ask questions if you're more comfortable doing that in the chat box. We're going to catch them and Tanya's going to answer them. Okay.
Thank you all. And it means a lot to me. So it's validation. Let me tell you something. Whoever lied to you and told you that validation was not necessary and that you could do this on your own, they lied. That's bullshit. You can just let that go. Validation is a beautiful thing. Validation is something that we do for each other as human beings and as animal beings, right? You ever get a validation from your dog, right? That you've done the right thing, right? So validation is a beautiful thing. I'm not afraid to ask for it anymore. I was, one of those traumatized children. I was raised free-range parented growing up, which is awesome. I love it now that I talk about it. And I was told validation was not necessary to do everything on my own. Well, guess what? That was a total lie. You don't have to believe that anymore. And we can just release that right now. We don't have to have that anymore, right? You can just let that go. Vivi, is she still on here? Did I lose her? Vivi. All right, I'm going to pull this card for Vivi because it came out for her. Each one of you is going to get a card. I recommend that you listen to everybody's card because I promise you there will be something in it for you. It's just going to resonate more with the person whose energy it is, but there's always a story that threads us together. So stay in it with me. I promise you'll appreciate it. Okay. So this one's for Vivi. When she gets this, I want her to know. So mark this on the time. Okay. She pulled the Ace of Cups. And I want everybody to take a really good look at this card because this is a really good story for all of us. And Vivi, I really feel like this is important for you in particular. So I will explain this card. The story on this card is the white dove of peace is carrying a compass. And when the dove of peace, when you make peace in your life, like real peace, like your ego's not involved anymore, you realize that you are having a human experience, that it's not you, you're watching it. You're just enjoying whatever the highs and lows are. And then you choose a direction that you want to go in. So Vivi, what I mean by this for you specifically, you really have to make peace with the decisions that you have made and the experience that you have chosen to come here and have. And then you get to choose a direction, literally north, south, east, west, up, down, choose a direction. Because once the direction is chosen and you have made peace, the dove puts the compass in the cup that comes from the universe and it overflows. It will overflow for you, Vivi, when you make peace, choose a direction, and then just go in that direction without looking behind you like you've made the mistake. Maybe I should have taken the other fork. Whatever you choose is the right way, and just go with that because it's going to be very fulfilling. Cups are about emotions. They are about love. They are about feeling good about yourself. They're about positivity. And I really feel like this is also some sort of supportive love that is coming into your life. like a person that, whether it's intimate, that's not what I'm talking about. It's an unconditional love of a person who sees you for who you are. So I hope you get this message. It's really a good one for you. And it can come in very, very fast if you allow it. Okay. So that's the story about that card. I love that card. I think it's a really beautiful story. I do want to share a little bit that this is what they used to call the Rider-Waite deck. It's the most common tarot deck. I call it the Waite-Smith deck. Pixie Smith was the artist who created all of the artwork on the cards. She was born in the mid-1800s, and she was a woman of color. Her mother was Jamaican. Her father was from Britain, and they spent a lot of time between New York, London, and Jamaica in the mid-1800s. And she was really educated. She was a spiritualist. She is also, now that the magic has allowed her, she has also the most replicated artwork in the world. I love that. To a woman of color. I love that. So if you ever get to check out Pixie Smith's artwork, I highly recommend it. She didn't just do tarot cards. She did a whole bunch of other things. All right.
Will you tell us the name of the deck one more time?
It's normally called the Rider, R-Y-D-E-R, Smith deck. Rider was just the publisher. I call it the Waite, W-A-I-T-E, Smith deck.
W-A-I-T-E. Okay.
Okay. All right. So I have a couple of major arcana here, and they are for individuals. So I want to have a little quick conversation. Hi, Jane. How are you, sweetie? This one, so first of all, thank you for being here, and thank you for all your help of getting here and getting people here. I so appreciate you. So Jane is an amazing healer in her own right, and she's a consummate supporter, and I love her dearly. Jane, you pulled the Lovers, my dear. And the Lovers is never really about love. The Lovers is about contracts and making decisions. It's about choosing your path and deciding if you really want to go in this direction or if you go in the other direction, which is pretty much what the Ace of Cups kind of was also the same message. I feel like we're all kind of in this place. Do I go here or do I do that? Do I move over there or do I stay here? But what they are pointing out on this is that you are being called to action to get your message out there in a much bigger way. I know what you do and I know what you create, and I'm kind of watching you a little bit down here. I feel like this is something that you have always wanted to do, but you haven't really told anybody about. And I think it's time for you to start getting that message out there for people. And I think it's going to turn into something where you're making contracts and creating some sort of contract. So take that as you will, but it's a major arcana. And I feel like late spring, early summer, you're going to be on track to have this really happen. And it's the divine number 6, which is the divine feminine. So makes total sense with what you do and how you are and how you show up in the world. I just happen to know Jane, and some of you I know, so I'll give you some real personal messages. So Jane, you're creating something. Get that message out there. Start using your mailing list and stuff. It's really, really a big deal. Okay. Okay. We have another.
Tonya?
Yes.
Before you move on to the next person, because we are doing things a little differently.
Yes.
When she calls your name, you guys feel free to unmute yourself and interact. It's okay to ask questions or give that affirming one in the chat box, or and then when you're done, when your turn is over, just go ahead and mute yourself back up. Jane, you did a great job. Thank you very much for doing that. Go ahead, Tonya.
All right. So we have another major arcana here, and this one's for Jenna. Hi, Jenna. It's good to see you back. I'm going to look at the camera now instead of looking at your picture down here. So you can unmute. Oh. Hi, honey.
Sorry, my computer's been weird today, but
That's
yes.
okay. That's okay. Hi, honey. You've got a major arcana. That's a big energy. So whenever any of y'all get major arcana, it means there's a lot of energy, a lot of transformation around it. Okay. Ooh, we have echo now that you're on here. So you pulled Judgment. Okay. So once again, they're really showing me the health things. So if you or someone very close to you, I feel like it's someone very close to you. I'm going to ask you to mute, Jenna, because I'm getting ready. Okay, so if you have a question, okay, you or someone very close to you is dealing with something in their health. You or someone very close, and it's okay. Like they're just like, it's okay. What they want you to lean into is that you are coming out of darkness. You are coming out of something that has held you back. Like they're literally showing the gray. And I don't know if you read Stephen King, but the gray is, he talks about that in a few of his stories. You're coming out of the gray and you're coming into what I call Technicolor. So, welcome to the land of Oz. All the things that you have been in fear of have now, if you allow it, of course, will be cleared out for you. Like they're literally, look at this picture. All these people are gray and they're coming into color. Okay. So there you are. Hi. I lost you on my little thing. So do you have questions? Is there something I can clear up for you? Does this resonate with you? We can take you off here.
It does resonate with me. I have like a whole bunch of stuff just going on, health wise, mental health wise, the whole deal, and people around me, even health wise. It's like I almost feel like I'm admitting this energy to the people around me.
Well, you're not. You're not, but they are.
So I'm always around sickness.
Right, but you're taking stuff on, and other people are taking on your stuff. So, man, and I usually don't do this because I can do it without things. I would highly recommend that you get yourself a black stone to put in your pocket and keep with you all the time. And in that stone, I want you to say, okay, I am always divinely protected and repelling anything that's dark, negative, or low vibrational away, or something like that. Like something that makes you invisible to things that are illness and ailments. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So your health is fine. You're just not protected. You're not protecting your energy field. So please, you're not protecting your energy field. So please do that. Like, take care of yourself. Okay. Do that. Like, take care of yourself.
Okay.
And it's all good. I promise. It's all good. And it's all good. I promise. It's all good. Okay. All right. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Okay. So I have a beautiful card. Joan, there you are. This one's for you, love. Hi. So I know Joan. Hi, sweetie. She's one of my dear friends. And I have a very specific message for you. Okay. There is a painting or a piece of art, and it's titled Coming Home.
Mm-hmm.
He wants you to look that up, that you will recognize it. It is something that is Googleable, Oracle. You can look it up on the Oracle. You should already be familiar with it. Okay.
I'm not. Tell it to me again.
I will remind you in a text. Coming Home is the title. I don't know who it's by. But you pulled the Queen of Cups today, love. And the Queen of Cups is about loving yourself and doing self-care and being in a place where you allow yourself to not feel guilty for that for any reason. Okay. She's actually holding a samovar, but I call it a trophy because she has mastered her emotional self-care. Okay. She's the Queen of Cups. Okay. So for you, especially these next 2 weeks, but definitely through this whole winter season, go within, just be in self-care and just be in that place of caring and love. Okay. For yourself. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And I know I say this to you a lot, but it's coming up with her a lot. So she is in a much easier emotional flow. Okay.
I just wanted to tell you that last month you were telling me that something with my health and maybe a specialist, and so that all happened.
Wow.
My rotator cuff, my right shoulder hurt horribly. So I went to the doctor.
You froze up on me.
Yeah, maybe it's a rip. So she sent me to a specialist, and so I've got a tear in my rotator cuff, and
there it is.
so
Thank you. Well, thank you for the validation. This month is going to be much better because it's all about you taking care of you and enjoying it and being in a place of joy. Okay. All right. Coming home. I'll text it to you so you can look that up. Joan was a Carnegie Mellon librarian. She's one of my people I get to brag about because I find that is just fascinating. Like, woohoo. Yeah. Okay. Smart. Right. All right.
Hey, Tonya.
Yes.
Before you start your next one, I just wanted to do a quick shout out in the chat. Heather sent you a list of Black stones. And I just want to say, you guys, thank you for taking care of each other right in this space. Thank you for giving your knowledge and your expertise in there when you have it. We always appreciate caring for each other in this space. Go ahead.
Yeah, I love that. I agree. And thank you for doing that. See, I'm not reading that. So thanks, Lisa. Okay. This one's for Jenny. Jenny W., I'm going to ask you to unmute here. Hi. Hello. Are you with me?
Yes. Hi. Hi, Tonya.
Hi, sweetie. Hi. How are you?
See you.
It's so good to see you. Okay, I had to look at her picture for a little bit. I'll look back at the camera now because I know it's a better experience. But good to see you, darling. Good. Okay. All right. I love you. Okay. No more of this. Okay. You're feeling it. This is my wounded warrior card. Okay. It's kind of like, so the story on the card is actually really, really good. This person has planted an entire field of things that they are passionate about, right? Whatever that is, because they're wands. I don't know if you've ever planted anything or worked on a farm. I grew up that way. Boy, is that exhausting when you are out there putting a lot of energy trying to make things grow, right? It's all growing. It all took. You can relax. The next card is you coming into harvest and being receptive to what it is that you've created, okay? You just need to wait. Please, I ask you, love, do not do anything these next couple of weeks. Just relax. Stay out of your head. Enjoy what you're doing. Really be in joy, because November 8th and on for you, November 8th to November 11th, you're going to get some really big information. It's time for you to harvest what it is that you have created so passionately. And it's a whole lot of things, and you've put a whole lot of energy in it. I feel it. Man, you can't mess it up, but you don't need to do anything. You just need to relax. Just be in flow. Just enjoy. Have some wine if that's what you do. Take a bath if that's what you do. Get in nature. Go on a little mini vacation. Just relax. A couple of weeks, things are going to be real smooth for you. Man, I can't wait to hear. Let me know. Okay. So do you have questions around that?
Thank you. No, but today is a rainy day, and I slept really late, and then I took a nap. It was such a weird day, but I think that I'm going to get in the groove that you suggested.
Yes. I mean, this is a good feeling for you. This is great. Man, let me tell you something. That's really important. Listen to your body. If your body wants to sleep in and you have the ability to sleep in, and even if you don't, you can have a sick day, just do it. Because it's time. We are in a time of the divine feminine. We are honoring those things, those pieces of us. Okay, so relax. We are not in where we were December 2020. We're in a new age. We're not in that masculine stuff anymore. We're in this soft phase. That's why we're seeing a lot of crazy weirdness and division, right? But then there's also people like me that kind of show up at this time and go, hey, everything's okay. Be with me for a minute. So listen to your bodies. That's really good. And that's what we should be doing in the winter anyway. Like, that's part of like the whole flow, right? In the winter, we want to relax, be in, enjoy ourselves, enjoy our homes, right? Okay.
Thank you, Tonya.
You're welcome, sweetie. Thanks for being here. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you.
Love you.
Yeah, girl. All right. My dear John, unmute. Okay. I feel like you have either gotten this card before, or you just already know that this is happening for you. Major arcanas. I keep all the cards out so I don't pull them twice. and almost every card's been a major arcana, and yours is no different. The moon card has come out for you, right? The moon is all about things coming into light, all about you seeing the truth, all about you getting realizations and awakenings and opening up and understanding how your world works and getting there. And John, I have to say, everybody, John's one of my favorite people. He's been with me for a long, long time. He is coming in from the Philippines. Thank you so much.
Good morning from the Philippines, Tonya.
Yeah.
Everyone, good morning.
What time is it there, John?
It's 8:44 a.m.
Tomorrow, right? So talk about timeline jumping. Don't tell me we don't travel through time. I'm talking to a person who's in a whole different timeline than I am.
Yeah, indeed.
So John and I have been in each other's energy for a long time now. And John, please, just with this is there is one in particular thing they're showing me. It's huge. Like, they're literally, we were talking about this earlier today. I don't know if you ever had the cartoons where the wolf looks at something and its eyes pop out, right? That's kind of what they're showing me that's going to happen for you. Okay. And it's okay. Like, be excited about it. If it's too good to be true, it's totally yours. Jump on it. It's meant for you. So don't run from that. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetie. You're so welcome. Okay. Drew. Hi, Drew. I feel like we're The Price is Right. Hi, Drew. Come on down. Yay. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you're here. You're just adorable. Thank you for showing up.
Thank you. Thank you.
You have a good card. It's another major arcana. This stuff is like real, y'all. You got the Hierophant.
Oh.
And the Hierophant. So I have a little funny thing that I do with this card, because to me, it definitely looks like a woman wearing a Pope uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
And, like, that's very not Popish. So the reason why they're telling me to talk about that, because I usually don't talk about that, is because you're getting ready to turn something that's going on in your life you're getting ready to stand them on their ear. You're getting ready to show something and make a big change in your life. And people are going to be like, no, that's not what I thought that was. The Pope's always been a man. When did it become a woman? And you're like, when I made it that way.
Right. Yes.
Right.
Right.
And it's all about higher education. It's all about higher spirituality. It's all about, empowering other people. It's really about knowing your stuff and daring someone to question you, because you're like turning information in that is not what everybody thought. And it's proven. You're proving it. So does that make sense to you?
Yes. There have been lots of changes, lots of turmoil, and anticipation of some of the crap ending by the end of the year that's been going on for decades, among other things. And I just feel like this is going to be my time.
It is your time. It is your time. I ask you right now, they want you, not me personally, your guides, want you to read and read a lot. Whatever comes in your path, pick it up and read it. However you absorb information, whether you're watching it on YouTube, there is no reason for anybody in this world that has access to the internet to not be educated and be able to be discerning. Okay. So if like a book comes in, get it. If a show, find it on YouTube. It's time, especially through the end of the year, because when you bust out in the new year, things are getting ready to get real for you, and you want to be ready.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
Alrighty.
you're welcome. You're very welcome. Please let me know what the heck's going on, girl.
Okay.
All right. So, we got jumping cards. I sure do like that. Okay. All right. Chris, unmute you. I'm going to ask you to unmute here. Hi, Chris. Thanks for being here. I hope you're there. Hi. So, wow. This one's really good. It's not major arcana. It's still really, really awesome, though. So, hi, honey. Hi, sweetie. It's good to see your face. I'm glad you turned that on.
Hi.
Okay. I'm back to looking at you now. This is really good shit. Pardon my language. If cussing bothers you, this is probably not the place for you. All right. So, this is the Six of Swords, sweet pea. Six of Swords is all about moving away from shit that's no longer served. Boy, your guides love the S word, so that's their thing, okay? You are moving out of the shit and into really smooth waters, into a whole new place, a whole new world that you really, really have been cultivating that you want to be in. And it's because you have changed what you have been seeing. You have changed your perception on the world that you live in, and you're allowing things to happen with you in control of them instead of allowing things to happen to you when they're out of your control.
Yep.
Okay. This is a 6. This is the divine feminine. Now is the time. Hear me roar. Do it. Man, I really want to put that song on right now. you know, women power, all that stuff. And it's not just for women. I mean, I'm just saying, like, that's what they're showing me. So, girl, man, whatever it is, in the background here, they're going to there it is. They're going to a little island and they're building their own castle. They're doing their own thing. Be damned to all the other shit out there that doesn't matter. Okay. It's all about you. Does that help?
Thank you. Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. You're very, very welcome. You're very welcome. Hi, Jen. Jen, this one's for you. I'm busting through these, so I'm going to ask you to unmute. There you go. Jen. Hi, cutie. How are you?
Great. How are you?
Thanks for coming back. I'm wonderful. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for all your support. I really mean that. Like, you've been here since the beginning, so thank you. Okay.
Wouldn't miss it.
You, a major arcana. We had this at the beginning for the whole group, right? This is the strength card. She is the divine number 8. 8 is the number of self. It's also the number of infinity when it's an alphanumeric, right? And you can lay it on its side, okay? You are creating the same thing over and over again. And it's because, hear this out of love, you're in your ego about it. Okay? So I'm going to give you a little tip to get out of your ego. Pretend that your physical body, this is what I do. I hope this helps you. Pretend your physical body is nothing more than a vehicle and it's going to the body shop to get worked on. Okay? And you're just watching it as it gets the hell beat out of it, gets sanded, it gets painted, all that stuff doesn't feel good. But, right, once it's all done, it's amazing, right? But it's not happening to you. You are observing what is happening and you are not taking it on. You're not getting emotional about anything. It's just an experience that you're looking at. Okay? Because this is going to put you in a prime position to kick some major ass in the spring of next year. You are moving. You are changing locations of something. I feel like it's a business or a place that you work. I don't think this is personal. I don't think this is your house. I think this is something like, you know what? My office has been here and it doesn't feel good anymore. And I don't care that I have to break this weird lease or piss somebody off because I was sharing their office space. It doesn't feel good to me anymore. I'm going to go over here. And don't let this other person make you feel guilty about it. That's that ego part coming in. Okay. You'll know when the time is right. Does this make sense to you?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. It'll be seamless, I promise, but you have to really just it's not about me, has nothing to do with me. I don't have anything to do with that. Move
like
away.
It's a science experiment.
Totally. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Like it's a science experiment. Yes, exactly that. Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, so let me know how it goes.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Hey, Noelle, this one's for you. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for being here.
Wouldn't miss it.
You're the best. I love you. Noelle is a local here. I love her. She's an incredible artist. Check her out. She's so sweet. She's got great stories. She's uber smart. I love people that are uber smart and tell great stories.
Oh my goodness.
And you don't have to be book smart or anything like that to be smart. My daddy was one of the smartest people I've ever known in my life. And he, we had a country one-room education, so it has nothing to do with that. But Noelle does happen to be very book smart. She's awesome. Noelle.
You. Yes.
Girl.
What?
You got the Page of Cups. I feel like in the reading that we did, you had this guy and he showed up. So the Page of Cups is all about getting messages about being fulfilled. It's about understanding that your cup will always be full. The fish, they're really pointing out this little fish in this cup, okay? The fish in this cup can jump out anytime and jump into the water behind him. He's choosing to stay because he is innately attracted to this page. He refuses to leave. So right now, whatever, and I mean right now, like imminently, like today, tomorrow, this week, there are some decisions coming in for you. And they're not like big life-changing decisions, like, you're not moving again. I hope not.
I know.
It's not that. But little decisions, like a whole bunch of them all in a row.
Okay.
Please, and they're joyful, like, hey, do you want to go to this party? Hey, do you want to go over here? Hey, do you want to join me? It's that kind of thing. Make sure that you are choosing only the things that really make your heart go pitter patter.
Oh, you just gave me chills.
Good.
I just made different decisions about different things on this weekend. And I chose to be with people that I know better, and instead of immersing myself in a stranger situation. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
And I chose familiarity, but it's more comfortable, and it's what I need this weekend.
Yes.
So yeah, the hair on my arm is up.
Yeah. So it's that whole self-nurturing thing too. It needs to make you feel good. And I'm a big proponent, y'all, on no is a complete sentence. And anymore, I don't have time to make other people feel good.
Yeah.
Right. So if they don't get it, I can't help them get it. I love them and I will send them love and joy, but I can't roll around in that. I'm doing other things right now that are really, really important. Okay. Mm-hmm. So use that. Like, take care of your energy, take care of you. It's about you, right? It's not about everybody else. All right. Hi, Robert.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, honey. See you soon. Sorry, they pull me away. It's like, sometimes it's like really being pulled. Robert, hi. If you're there, please unmute for me. Hi. I have a major arcana card for you. You're new to my channel, so thank you for being here. I don't, there you are. Hi, there you are. You have a major arcana card. It's good that you're here, and I'm glad that you have this. I love this card, but I love it for a whole different reason that most people love it. This is the Emperor, okay? And the Emperor, he's the CEO of all the things. He understands how all that works, okay? But this is really about you taking charge and being the CEO of your life and running your life as it's your most important business. Okay? Are you there? Are you with me? I want to make sure you're hearing me here, because they're like, you have a guide that's here that is like literally got you under his thumb. It is male, very, very masculine. Your emperorship is about you taking control of the things that are not really part of this timeline and the experience that you want to have right now. And the way for you to do that is to treat your life like it is the most important business in the world, because it is. And it is going to help you with your health issues that are going on right now that seem to be unexplainable. It is going to help you with any sort of financial obligations that you have that you're kind of like, it wasn't really my thing, but I'm going to do it anyway because I want them to shut up, right? It's about you understanding, putting, relinquishing control over some things and delegating, picking up things that really make your heart full, and really understanding that this is your life and you're in control of it and you are going to take care of it, whatever that looks like for you. Is this making sense to you? Robert, are you there?
Yes.
Hi, there you are. Good to hear you. I was beginning to wonder.
Hi.
Hi. Did that make sense to you? I mean, do you have any questions around that?
Yes, it really does make sense.
Excellent.
Especially about some health issues and some financial issues.
Okay, so those health issues aren't yours. I know that sounds weird because you're probably physically feeling them. You're physically feeling them because they are coming from other people around you, and you are an empath and you are taking them on, and you're not protecting yourself from that outside energy right now. Those health issues are going to clear up. They will clear up the minute that you are like, that's not for me. I'm not going to be there in that energy anymore. It doesn't serve me to exist there. And I feel like this is a couple of people that you really truly care about. You can still love them and care about them, have them in your life. You just can't take on their energy anymore. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And everything, you have to start really seeing your life like a CEO sees their business. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm totally going to go do that. Nope, those things don't serve me. They are not giving me any dividends. I'm not getting any ROI on that relationship. You're out. I got to go. I'm going to go take care of me now. That's the kind of energy that you deserve to be in. This darkness that you're feeling that's all around you is ready to just blow away and break away from you if you allow it. Okay?
Right.
We good?
Great.
Does that feel good?
Good. Yes.
All right. Let me know how it goes. Like, you have my email address.
Okay.
Please let me know. Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Sure will.
Thank you, darling. All right. All right.
Robert, thank you for unmuting and coming to hang out with us. Thank you for being here. I needed to hear some of those things too that you had there, Tonya. Thank you, Robert.
You're welcome. Hi, Maureen. You're up on The Price is Right. I don't know. That's what I feel like these days. That's what I'm doing. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for being here. You're a new person this month too. I really appreciate your energy being in the room with us. You have a really great card. It's the Ace of Swords. It means a whole lot of things. This is not the traditional meaning, but you have mastered your thoughts in some way, and you are taking an idea, something that was divinely, you feel like that was really divine for you. Like, you woke up in a morning and they came in a dream and you did your morning pages and you were like, oh my gosh, that's a great idea. I'm going to go sell snow cones at the beach in Hawaii, right? And you're going to make that a reality. Like, it's like, I'm just going to go do that. Like, what's holding me back? Like, this is silly. The Ace of Swords is about new ideas and new thoughts and mastering those and taking control of those for yourself. Okay. So, so by next fall, so this starts now during this eclipse season. Right now, I'm shaking my table. Sorry. Right now, this is where you're cultivating this from. You have already had this idea. This is not something that you're waiting to happen. I feel like you keep a journal and you have a lot of ideas that come in, but you don't ever pay attention to them because you're like, yeah, well, who's going to do that, right? This one you're going to do. And I mean, it's kind of an escape. You're just like, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to go over here and do this, and I'm going to make it successful because it's all about me. And I'm tired of my whole life being about everybody else. Okay. Does that make any sense to you? Does that feel like totally opposite of what's going on in your life right now?
No, some of it relates.
Some of it relates. Okay. Mm-hmm. So this idea is something that you can implement relatively quickly, that will take a big load off of you in particular, but other people are going to catch on, and you're going to get some sort of like achievement, or people are going to pat you on the back. Oh man, why didn't I ever think about that before? And that's going to kind of take off for you. That's how the best businesses take off, right? I think this is something that you can turn into some sort of business for yourself if you want it to, but otherwise it's going to be just very helpful, not only for you and your timeline management, but also for other people who kind of pick this idea up. But it's something that I think that you take for granted. It's a great idea and you've already done it a few times, and you're just kind of like, oh, well, everybody has that kind of plug in their house and that's what they use it for. I don't know. Like, it's something that you just kind of do, and now it's become second nature, and you're going to really start doing it more and more with every part of your life every day, because it's really going to help you. So if it's an app or something like that, you're going to make it better. Okay. Does that make sense?
I guess I'm feeling kind of tired, and I'm 73. And so honestly,
honey, Grandma Moses started painting at 80.
Yeah.
She made hundreds of profound pieces of art before she passed away in her hundreds.
Yeah, I don't think I've had that idea yet with regard to a business.
It's not really a business for you now. I feel like this is just something you have unconsciously done in your day around other people that other people are noticing. And you're like, yeah, do this, it just makes sense to me.
That's true.
Okay. That is going to become a bigger thing. You're going to help other people with that. Other people are going to adopt that, and that's going to like take off. And I feel like you could
that would be
very
good.
easily have a social media channel that shows all these little ways that you make life easier that nobody else has ever thought of. And you're just shocked by it. You're like, well, doesn't everybody have a grease pan that they pour their grease into and use later? Like, you're just very like, this is very normal. Like that's the kind of thing I'm talking about.
Okay.
Run with it. Do it.
All right. Thank you.
Profitable for you if you want it to be. Okay. And thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I know I keep looking at you and not the camera. I'm super sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. All right. Who am I missing here? Okay. Hi, Anita. Hi. You can unmute. That would be really great. Hi.
Hi. Sorry, just 1 second. I'm going to try to get my Zoom to allow the camera.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start talking because I don't want to, we're running out of time and I don't want to get too crazy. Okay. So please put your camera on. You got the 2 of Pentacles. So you're juggling a lot of things in this 3D world and you can just forget it. It's not important. And I know wow, they're just like, you're spending a whole lot of energy doing a whole lot of things for a whole lot of other people and you're not getting any benefit. Please step away from that and start juggling things for you. So your finances, your stability, your 3D life, your house, all those things get better for you. Because right now you're putting a lot of energy into other people's things and you're juggling it for them. Like, I don't know if you're a personal assistant or something, but focus on you. Okay. Are you still with me? Oops. Okay. We'll get you this recording if you didn't hear that. Okay. But I want to move through because I've got a few of you did you catch all that, Anita?
No, it kicked me out when I logged my camera off. So I just got on.
It'll be in the recording for you, but it's basically stop juggling stuff for other people.
Mm-hmm.
Start working on your own stuff so you can get stable. You're not stable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're spending way too much energy on other people right now. It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for you. Stop doing that. Okay. All right. I'm moving on because I feel like, there's some people, I'm losing some of you, so I don't want to lose you guys. Okay. Anita, the rest of it is in the video. You can come look at it in a couple of days. We'll send you a link. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Who am I missing? I know I'm missing Lizzie. Rosalie. I don't think I've had anything for you yet. Is that correct? Nodding. Okay. All right. Okay. Great. All right, Rosalie, I got something really fun for you. So unmute. Like, I didn't know who this card was for. It's been laying here for a few cards now, and I didn't know who this was for. So congratulations. You got the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is about you getting new information from a source, a resource that you've kind of like blown off. Feels like it's somebody younger than you. Oh my gosh, you've moved around on my screen. It feels like that it's somebody younger than you that makes you really want to try something like, hear this the way they're showing me skateboarding. I do not think that you're going to be skateboarding. What I think is that it's something new, adventurous, and exciting, and you just decide to take a chance and go do it. And it's going to create a lot of joy for you. It's a male, it's a male, or at least presenting as male energy that is going to kind of push you to push your boundaries and your limits. And you're going to just feel like, wow, why didn't I do that 10 years ago? That would be really great. Okay. Does this make sense?
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'm ready for an adventure.
Well, and this Christmas, right around the Christmas holidays, Mm-hmm. So that week between Christmas and New Year's is probably a good time for this to happen. And I know this could be a gift, but I really feel like this is more of an adventure with a younger person that's going to make you really happy. Let me know what happens. I'm excited about, like, it's an adventure though. Like, your heart's going to get going. Like, this is not like, la la la, we're going to go down and sit on the beach. It's not that. It's exciting. It's exciting stuff. It's big energy. It's fun. Okay. Good. It makes you think like life is so much better than what you're currently in. It's good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
Tonya?
Yes.
Tonya? Hi.
Yes. Hi.
Did you pull a card for Kelly or Robin?
I haven't, but I will. Are they off?
Kelly is on. Uh-huh.
Oh, I see Kelly. I got Kelly here. And I see that Robin left, but I'll make sure that you get cards. We'll make them. I'll try to get through them quicker. I'm so sorry that I didn't realize this many people were going to be here. So thank you. Like you have no idea.
Robin's on.
Huh?
Oh, is she?
Robin's on.
Okay. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to get through everybody. No. You know I will. Hi, Regina. Girl, I haven't seen you in a month of Sundays. This was my neighbor back home in Kentucky, and I love her very much. Regina, are you there? I had the honor of meeting and seeing, oh my God, Nepal. I can't think of his name. Oh my God, the Dalai Lama. I'm like, what the heck is going on with my voice and my mind right now? I went to see the Dalai Lama with Regina. It's one of my favorite memories ever. So thank you. Thank you for being here. I hope you're hearing this. My favorite card in the deck. I've got two favorite cards, and this is one of them. It's the Tower card. And Tower card, big, huge, immense changes, like things that will never be the same after this, right? And the story on this card, boy, I come from Irish history. We weren't very smart people. We just like to drink, okay? What they would do during war is they would run their entire community up these skinny little stupid towers where there were only windows at the top, and thinking that they were going to preserve their lives during war, and the enemy or whoever was after them would just catch them on fire, and they would just burn everybody out, right? We're not brains. We're not fighters, man. We're lovers. So they leap from the windows because they know they can survive and build their wings on the way down. So you have big, huge changes coming in, Regina. Wonderful, wonderful changes. At first, it's going to feel like, what the hell? I'm all shook up. And it's going to turn out to be very, very, very good for you, sweetheart. Girl, you've got my information. You got to send me this message. Let me know what's going on. Spring of next year is what they're showing me is the culmination of this, but you're going to feel a little bit of that today, like within the next couple of days. You're kind of see what's coming up down the pike for you. So I hope you got that. I love you. Moving on, because I don't want to forget anybody. I want everybody to have something really, really good. All right, my Lizzie, this one's for you, sweetie. Girl, you deserve this. I love you. So Lizzie, thank you for being here. You're adorable. She comes every month. You're so sweet. This is not what this card means. This is not at all what this card means. So please don't turn me into the tarot card police. You are going to be fighting them off with a stick.
Okay.
Like literally, you're going to be holding people back, Lizzie. You're going to be like, wait. That's too much, too fast. Can't do that right now. And there's too many of you. I need a minute. I need to take a breather. This is really good. This is really, really, really good. This is going to make you really happy. I'm asking you to make sure that you get centered in this and that you choose using this and not this. Okay, this is just the computer. You want to be in your feels about it because you're heading for a new experience and you want to make sure that that experience is exactly what you deserve. So make sure that you are only living in joy and only things that are fun. 2 weeks, November 8th, somewhere around that, this whole full moon culmination, you're going to move forward really quickly. So stand your ground. You got the higher ground. You get to choose. It's like boop, 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 boop. You know, you can go through all of them if you want. But I'm just letting you know, like, this is really, really good for you. Okay?
Okay.
Girls.
What was that card?
Huh?
Tonya, what was that card?
Sorry, 7 of Wands. Thank you, 7 of Wands. That's not what that card means, so please don't turn me into the police because that's not what it means. But seriously, like, girl, yes. That's good energy. It's positive for me in it. Like, do your thing. Yes, very much. All right. Who am I missing? Is Shaylin? Did I pull a card for you? Are you on here anymore?
Yeah, she's here.
Hi, yeah, my mom's here too. But
there you are. I'm like, I can't see you. And I think, hi, cutie.
Hi.
Good to see you. Hi. So this one's for you. You'll like it. I like it. I love anything Pentacles because it's all about stability, and I love stability. I'm a Capricorn, right? So this is the 7 of Pentacles. So 7s are divine numbers. They want me to remind you how divine you are, like literally how divine you are. You're from the angel realm. I don't know if you know that, if that resonates with you in any way, but angels, that's who you resonate with. Like that's where your power comes from. So please, when you're asking for assistance, lean on that angel side because they're around you all the time. Okay. So this is about, hey, I have done really good. I planted a whole lot of stuff, right? I planted my garden. And this is very much about harvest, right? You are now harvesting. It's time for you to like say thank you for the accolades that you're getting, whatever that means. Like they're literally like, everybody's applauding, like, thank you for growing the biggest pumpkin in the world. You did it. That was really awesome. Now go do something else that's just as great. This is just the first step in many, many things that you are going to create in this life, right? And you've already started a few things. I don't know why this has been in my consciousness. So just so you know, I don't listen to this person's music, and it's not because I don't love her or like her or anything like that. It's not in my realm. But they keep showing me Taylor Swift for some reason. So I don't know if she resonates with you. But what you are creating is that mega for you and the people around you. You have been tending this for a while, and it's just going to continue. You're just going to plant more things in that garden, and you're going to continue feeding it the rest of your life. Holy crap. Like, it's not what other people think that you need to do. So don't listen to them. Okay. This is about what you deserve, and you deserve to be in this energy of creating what you want to your life to be about, and not what other people think that your life deserves to be. Does that make sense for you?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a lot of career questions in my mind right now. So
and it is about your career. It is really about like, excuse me, how you're going to support yourself. Okay. And your money. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Woohoo. So Robin, if you're still on here, you're getting the Fool card. The Fool, we did this at the beginning. It's all about going on a brand new adventure, being in a whole new place, starting all over again in a whole new way because you want to change your life. And you're going about this in a way that feels really clear, really light. It just feels better. You just feel better. So Major Arcana energy here, go for it. Don't hold yourself back. Like, have a yes day or 10 or forever. Just have yes days, because yeses are going to bring you some really, really good positivity. Okay. So that was for Robin. Kelly, girl, if you're still on here, I'm saying that a whole lot. Hi,
I'm here.
Kelly, I got you. Hi. I know it feels like this right now. Kind of like crying over spilled milk a little bit. Like, I really wanted to drink that green juice and somebody just knocked it over, and that really has ticked me off, right? But you've got 2 cups back here that are so much better, and you need to be focusing on those. And I don't want to should on you, but you should focus on the things that are really, really good and only focus on those things. Anything else that you focus on is going to become even bigger. Like, it's going to feel like a much bigger thing than it really is. So focus on the things that are working. Focus on the things that are positive. Focus on the things that feed you and make you healthy. If things you've lost things, none of that matters. They're just things, right? I mean, it's just bricks and sticks, man. You can find another brick and stick. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. All right. Can I get a yes?
Say the name of that card.
Oh, that's the 5 of Cups. Sorry. Sometimes that happens.
That's okay.
All right. I think everybody's picture's in here. Laura, you did not get a card. I have a card.
No.
For you. I've got a card for you. Okay. That's why I'm like, I thought I gave you a card, and then I looked and went, no, I didn't. So here you go. You ready? You have the 8 of Swords. So all of the angst that you are putting yourself through, this is not the time to do this. It's all in your mind. Fear is false evidence appearing real. She isn't going to drown. She isn't even really that tied up. Her blindfold is falling off. The water is in recession. It's all in your mind. So whatever it is that is keeping you down, make some sort of amends with it so you can. They're showing me writing. Do you know what morning pages are if I talk about morning pages?
No, I don't.
So morning pages, I get a pencil. It's much easier. Get yourself a little notebook. You know, when you wake up and you're in that in-between state,
Mm-hmm.
you know, write, just automatic write. Yep. Do it for about 30 minutes if you can get there, but 15 will do. Every morning for 7 days. They're being very specific about this. Because, and don't reread it. You're not there to reread it. You're just writing the things. You're just writing. Okay, it's automatic writing. It's going to help you dump a whole bunch of things that you're carrying around up here that need to be recycled and released. Okay. Once you do that,
okay.
you want to do it like immediately because you don't want to go into November 8th with this. By the time November 8th gets here, you are full speed ahead in Mars energy. I'm not turning back. Okay.
Okay.
Your life's going to, okay, hear this right. It's going to be really different in 2 weeks because you are going to see things very different.
Okay.
It's time. Okay. They keep telling me it's time. It's time. It's time. Okay. Okay. All right. Heather.
So Tonya, I think we still have Heather, and Shaylin's mom was in the room with her.
Yes. Okay. Because I've got a card for Shaylin's mom. This one's for Heather. Heather.
Okay, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Girl, go now. Don't stop. Run toward whatever it is that you really, really, really want. This is the guy who's setting out on his adventure. He has left the world behind. He has built a whole kingdom, and he has decided, you know what, that kingdom can stay there. I'm going to go do this again because it was so much fun the first time around. Do it.
Yes.
Do it.
I'm on it.
Okay? Like now, imminent, like not in the spring, not next summer, not in 2023, like now.
Yeah. I'm feeling that for sure.
Okay, so be in that energy. It's really important for you.
Yes.
All right, Shaylin's mom. I don't know what your name is, but I'm going to say it anyway. Hi, Shaylin's mom. I hope you're on here and you're listening. You got the Knight of Wands, so I don't know who this saucy, sexy, romantic individual is that is coming in. I mean, it doesn't mean that it's somebody new. I mean, this could, if you're partnered and you're married, like this could just be your partner, like deciding that he wants to be very saucy and romantic. And if it's not, then somebody is deciding to be very saucy and romantic. I don't do love readings typically because I think we can all choose, do whatever we want to do. But this is very much about, this person is very much about wooing and figuring out how to make you happy and make you feel like a woman, right? I mean, in whatever way you want that to resonate with you, right? Like right now, like this is somebody who really wants to impress you in some way. So if it's not romantic, which it really feels like it is, if it's not romantic, it's just somebody impressing you. And man, just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Like, don't second guess it. It's for you. And you're a goddess. Let it be yours. Don't be like, oh no, it's all for you. So just say thank you and accept it. You don't have to cook them dinner. You don't have to cook them breakfast the next morning. You don't even have to do any of that stuff. They can go away. Okay? Just enjoy it. Enjoy the attention because it's going to help you, right? It's going to help like validate. I love validation. Okay? All right. You're welcome. You're welcome. Camille, I know you're not on here. Girl, finally. Freaking finally for you. 6 of Pentacles is about your finances coming into balance. You're getting a check for something that you aren't expecting. I feel like it's an insurance payout or something. Let me know. Since you're not on here, call me and I'll give you more information on that. And LaRue, we talk every day, all the time, but this is so you. You 7 of Cups, you got a lot of choices ahead of you, my darling. So make sure that you take them all. You don't have to just take one piece of candy. You can have all the candy in the dish. Okay?
Whoa.
All right?
Great.
Like,
That's awesome.
Don't be
Yeah,
stingy.
for sure.
Don't be stingy. And there's one overall message that popped out because I was like, really? We're done. It's the Page of Wands. When you feel something that makes you feel passionate, on fire, like you have to go do it. So if it's like you're out and about and you get really drawn to a museum, or you're at home and you have to watch something specific, there's a message in whatever that is for you. Follow that passion. This is a wand. Wands are about passion and fire. Pages are about messages coming in, and in particular, messages that make us so excited. So if you get an invitation, there's a message in it for you that, and I mean, this is for everybody here, so I'm looking forward to this. There's a message in that, following where you need to show up to get that message that's just for you, right? So right now we can jump timelines, we can create anything. Let's do it. Like, no more guessing, no more waiting. Okay, we're just in it to win it. This is our job. This is what we're here to do. We're here to have fun. We're not here to be in pain. We're not here to be sad. I mean, that is an experience. And if that's an experience that you are choosing, I support you in that. But for me, it's all about happiness. It's all about trying to figure out how everything has a little bit of joy in it. Okay. We can have a whole lot of love without joy. I've had that a lot in my life. But I can't have any joy without love. It just doesn't exist. Okay. All right. We've been here a long time. I promise that the timing on these will get better as we get better at this. So thank you for being here at the beginning as we are creating something that I am intending to go global. I want to empower people all around the world. I talk to people all the time. I give readings for people all the time. Man, I just want to be a global game changer. I want people to be happy. I want people to know that they are in control, and all this bullshit that we live in is not real. Okay. So please share my content. Follow me somewhere. Leave me a testimonial or a review that I can put out so other people can follow along. Please sign up for December 21st, because a lot of you are going to have answers like Joan did this month, where she came back and said, what you said was exactly right. You told me that this was going to happen. I want you to be part of that. I want to know what's been going on with you. So put December 21st on your calendars. Share them out. More people we have, I'll figure out a way to get cards for everybody one way or another. Okay. And in that, I'm going to go and let Lisa take care. I'm going to drink some tea. And
right.
I love you. All of you.
We love you, Tonya. Thank you for being here. You guys snap her out of the room.